Assalamualaikum, my name is Syahmi from OS62. So in this video I'm going to share about my book review. So in these past few weeks I've been reading a lot of books, mostly science fiction and horror books, but there's this one book that I found very interesting from the beginning until the very end of the story. So the book is titled I Am Legend. So I assume most of you guys have heard the book because it has movie adaptation that is cast by Will Smith. But in my opinion, the movie adaptation and the book is really different, which I will explain later in this video. So the book was written in 1954 by Richard Matheson. Richard Matheson is an American author and a screenwriter, primarily in fantasy, horror, and sci fiction genre. Best known as the author is I Am Legend, which is sci-fi and horror. So in this book, it is a story about Robert Neville as the last living man on the earth. He is bunked up on his home because at night, vampire comes out and they want his blood. They want to kill him, and they kind of tease him and taunt him to get him out of the house. This because the vampire cannot get in easily to the house, because they will protect himself with garlic, which is of course the vampire typical weakness. Neville can only go outside during the day when it is sunny outside. The good thing is Neville is a scientist, so he kind of trying to figure out why are those vampires afraid of garlic, like why do they only die when poked with a wooden pole. So as I mentioned earlier, the movie and the book itself. So the movie, it is more about like a zombie, but the book, it is about the vampire. So that is why for me it kinda missed the whole idea of the story. But Will Smith did a pretty good job on the Robert Neville character. So for me, this book, it kinda gave me that loneliness feeling, the emptiness, because you are the only person in the earth. The author really did a good job with the book. So the ending of this book, which I won't spoil of course, but I will tell you that it gives me chills. It really hit me hard. It is a very clever and very interesting ending, and it stuck with me. So for me, this book is very entertaining from the beginning until the very end of the story. If you haven't read anything in a while, you should definitely try this book if you don't mind reading horror. And yeah, I think that's it from me. Thank you for listening to my book review about this I Am Legend. So I hope you guys find this very informative, and I hope you guys read this book too. It is a very interesting book, and yeah, thank you.